My new figure drawing book is coming out in November of 2023. I'd like to show you what's in it, and in doing so, give you a complete overview of the entire figure drawing process. This book is designed for anybody who's wanted to learn to draw the figure, regardless of whether you're new to the figure or you've got a lot of experience but have some gaps to fill or want to strengthen your fundamental figure drawing skills. As with all of my teaching, the tools and techniques in this book have been tested with real students for many years before they make it into my curriculum. Now, figure drawing is complex. It can take a long time to learn. The tools and techniques in this book are designed to get you drawing the figure competently and in less time. So now I'm going to take you through what's in this book, and in doing so, you're going to get a complete idea of how to draw the figure from start to finish. First, you'll learn how to do gesture drawings. Gesture drawing is the first step in the figure drawing process. A good gesture drawing simplifies the pose. It captures the action of the pose in a dynamic way. Gesture drawing isn't about detail. It's about finding the essence of the figure and distill the figure down to its essential components. A good gesture drawing will serve as an armature for you to build the rest of the figure on top of. Next, you'll learn about the skeleton. The skeleton is one of the more overlooked aspects of human anatomy, but I think it's the most important. Here, you'll learn how to simplify the skeleton to focus on the rigid bones and the machine-like joints, but without getting bogged down with a lot of anatomical minutiae. I'll provide simplified diagrams of the essential components of the skeleton. By understanding the skeleton, you will understand the machinery and the proportions of the body. Next, you'll learn how to incorporate the skeleton into your gesture drawings. For me, this is one of the most important parts of my figure drawing process. It takes my dynamic and expressive gesture drawing and it structures it. It creates a rigid armature upon which I can attach the flesh and muscle later on. Next, you'll learn how to draw the figure in 3 dimensions. Giving the illusion of 3-dimensionality on the flat surface of the page is one of the most important and compelling illusions we can create. I'm going to teach this to you in 2 different ways. First, you're going to learn how to simplify the body into its most essential 3-dimensional shapes. Shapes like spheres, ovoids, cylinders, and boxes. Understanding how the figure simplifies into these more basic 3-dimensional forms is the first step to doing much more complex renderings of the human body. So once you learn how these basic forms of the body operate in 3 dimensions, you're going to learn how to use line quality to communicate 3-dimensionality and tactile sensations, like the softness of flesh or the hardness of bone. And finally, you're going to learn how to shade the human figure. First, you'll learn how to simplify light and shadow patterns by understanding how they operate on more simple 3-dimensional forms. Once you understand how to shade the basic forms of the figure, you'll learn how to render it in exquisite detail. You're going to learn a straightforward shading process that begins with dividing light from shadow and ends with the rendering of all of the subtle forms of the body. So my new book is an excellent complement to my online courses. This book features dozens of new drawings that are not featured anywhere else. And having a physical copy of this book will allow you to take your time, really invest your attention into each and every drawing. Now, if you're completely new to drawing, I recommend picking up both books. My first book, The Art and Science of Drawing, will teach you the fundamentals of good drawing. My second book, The Art and Science of Figure Drawing, will teach you how to apply those fundamental skills to the figure. For more information on how and where to get my new book, please visit my website, brenteviston.com. There you'll find information about both of my books, all of my online courses, and you'll be able to sign up so you're the first to know when my new book will come out. For those of you who purchase my new book, go to my website where you'll get access to hundreds of free reference photos to draw from. These are high-quality reference photos of nude models that are specifically designed to complement your figure drawing process. As always, thank you so much for spending this time with me. It's an honor to be part of your drawing education, and I hope you connect with this book.